So the manufacturer of these SYLSTAR mechanics work lights, they kind of push the product as a mechanic work light, but these things are actually way more, in my personal opinion. So when these arrived, they actually arrived in a set of two, and there's a couple of features that I want to point out about these lights. I think the first thing I wanted to point out is on the back of each light, you'll notice there's what looks like a little hook that actually latches into that fitting there. But what this does, it allows you to, say for example, you're working on your car in the garage, you can hang this from the undercarriage of your hood, and the light will hang down and give you light on whatever it is you're working on. It also has the ability for you to connect them, because like I said, you get two in the box. You can connect them in the center just like that. Now I have these backwards. Let me show you what I mean. Just like that. So you see how they're connected. So you can actually hang them by the hook like that and have like a double work light, or you can use them individually. Now, another feature about these lights, which is probably my favorite, is the fact that they have a magnet on the bottom of it. This will stick to the refrigerator, will stick to the side of your car, it'll stick to any metal that's in the trunk area or the engine compartment area of your car if you're working on your car, or the undercarriage of your car if you're working underneath your car. This thing really comes in handy, so I see why they tout it as a mechanic's work light. But some of the things I want to point out, which I think you're going to actually like about this light. So it has two light functions. I'm going to angle it because it is fairly bright. So you have your standard LED light. I'm going to kind of angle it so it's not so bright on the camera, but you can kind of see how bright it is. And then it has another setting. It's not as bright. And then it has another setting, which is like a flashing beacon. Now, this is probably my favorite feature, because what I plan on using these lights for is to keep them in the car. And because there's two, I could keep one in my wife's car, I could keep one in my car. And what's convenient is the car breaks down, stick this on the side of the car, turn on the flashing light, and now I have a hazard light. Say, for example, my battery dies and it's dark at night, my alternator stops working, and I have no lights on my car. This will give you the light for your car so that motorists that are coming up on your car, they will see this flashing beacon to let them know that there is a hazard there. Well, this is probably my favorite feature. Another thing that's unique about these is that this actually spins 360 degrees, and the magnet portion on the bottom is adjustable as well. So even if you have this in your car and you need to angle the light more towards you, you can do that. And finally, two more points. They're both rechargeable. They come with a USB cable that you can plug into here and then plug it into a standard outlet to charge them. And if you push the button on the back here, you'll notice this button here. Turn the light on, then you hold it down, the light will flicker off. Now what you have is, if you look closely, let me try to get the light to shut off here. Let me use this one to give you an example. These two little lights here, these are motion sensors. So for example, if you watch this light here, watch what happens when I wave my hand in front of it. The light comes on and goes off. Comes on and goes off. Comes on and goes off. So now you guys can understand why I didn't just want to tout this as a mechanic light. It also can be used as a electric candle. And here's what I mean. Say your power goes out. You got this hanging in your pantry. And it's like a candle. I mean, you can carry it around the house. I mean, if you need to go through the house to see what it is you're doing. I mean, you can hang it somewhere with a little hook to give you light, maybe in the kitchen while you're trying to make, you know, some sort of a dinner while the power is out. I mean, there's so many different options that you have with this particular light. Like I said, I fell in love with it when I found it. And if you're looking for something like this, or even if you're not looking for something like this, I would highly recommend these. Quality, they're well made, they're strong, they're sturdy, and I love the fact that you get two in the box that it comes in. So I'll make sure I'll link it down below. But based on my use of this thing right now, I love them. I would give these a 5-star review.